Hello everyone, it's the first of the month, at least as of upload of this video, date wise and everything else. But yeah, today we are looking at 7 random items from Aliexpress for the third time. Why? Well, you could figure out why. So last 2 videos I did of them went pretty decent in my opinion, so I guess this time around, what did I get? Well, if you saw the thumbnail to this video, you know exactly what I got. So anyway, let's start off with the first item we're going to look at is something to connect to the internet to, because of course nowadays we need to connect to the internet. It's one way, shape, or form. And what better way to start out with this Wi-Fi N, if autofocus can cooperate. But yeah, there it is, Wi-Fi N. You can connect to Wi-Fi with the letter N, which is brought to you by, so yeah. Anyway, you could guess it's a Wi-Fi dongle, USB, connected to your computer and connect to the internet. Yeah, so I got this so I could, whenever I need to, build computers and whatnot, and I need to connect to the internet to download drivers and such, at least I have this, so I don't have to, connect to Ethernet, go to another part of the room in the house and such, and run very, very long Ethernet cables from one room to the house to the garage or wherever I'm building. So something like this, yeah, decent enough. I mean, good Wi-Fi speeds and everything else. Yeah, Wi-Fi, wireless, and yeah, just connect to USB, connect to the internet, and there you go. With me, in my experience with this, plug and play or plug and pray. Old nerdy joke there, but yeah, yeah, it works well if you need to connect to the internet on the cheap. This will do. So yeah, so there's that, I suppose. And while we've connected to the internet, we could look at things through a smaller scope per se. And not just any scope, but an enderscope that's in the bag. Let's remove enderscope from said bag, and plenty of things that's inside bag. Okay, there we go. What else? That's pretty much it. Anyway, so accessory wise, get this piece of metal. I don't know what that's for. Other thing that you attach to enderscope, I don't know what that is, but anyway, the enderscope itself, it's USB-C on one end. You got wrapped in wires. You got button, which does button stuff wise, a little volume thing, which is not volume. I'll show you. And here's the end of it. There's the enderscope itself with light and lens and such. And to show you that proves, let's connect that to my phone. There we go. And you have light that's shining through the camera. I don't know how what's plugging up. Let's adjust the light. There we go. Now we can turn off the light and the autofocus. Yay. So, as you can tell, it's an enderscope, little camera to look things, deep inside stuff, whatever it is you're doing. And that's all you need to know and such. Let me unplug that stuff. So, the reason I got that is because, well, my dad and I, we're working on a car and need to look inside, deep inside car, pretty much per se. Well, you get the idea. Well, yeah, we were both working and we need to look inside the motor and, to go inside, just throw that in there. So it's perfect for mechanics wise, and yeah, again, perfect for mechanics. You could also use it for, check drains, sewage drains and whatnot. Something very professional, and not something that's inappropriately, like sticking it up. Well, you could figure that one out. So yeah. Video quality wise, well, not the best. I mean, not 4K. I mean, not top 1080p and such as, one may claim, but, decent quality video. Yeah, decent quality video for whatever it is you're doing. And as a matter of fact, here's some sample footage I used with this as I filmed, anyway, some footage in the kitchen drain. And yeah, just watch. And yeah, I mean, I think the video speaks for itself. So yeah, I mean, if you ever need an enderscope on the cheap, I mean, this will do the job, as I suppose. But I mean, there's other ones out there that, you know, they're crazy expensive, you know, for much better professional stuff. But you know, for something you're gonna probably use like every other day and such, I mean, you can't go wrong with this one. It even came with this. I forgot to show at the beginning, but you get the idea. The enderscope for Android PC. It's powerful and smart. Is it now? It only works with phones of Android system. Yep, does not support iOS system. So if you have an iPhone, you're basically fucked. And your phone must support OTG on the go function and must support to connect with the external camera UVC. So yeah, specification, you get the idea, blah, 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 how to connect with the Android phone. Yep, there's a QR code, Android, and use, what is that? Use video. Yeah, so that's a good thing to have. The bad thing about it is the app itself does not work. I had to use another app I found on the Google Play Store that would connect with this. So the app on here does not work. Well, at least it didn't work for me, but hey, your mileage may definitely vary. So yeah, let's pull that to one side. And yeah, now we look through the scope. How about we save our games, because that's the important thing to do, right? And we could save our games with this thing, the Bitfunx or Bitfunx SD card adapter PS2 MX4 SIO. And yep. Oh, where is it? Well, before I show it to you, SD card adapter supports PS2 Fat and Slim, and that's their socials. Surprisingly, they still have the Twitter logo as opposed to X, so nah, let's not get into that. So yeah, where is it at, you may ask? Well, right here, Bitfunx SD card adapter for PS2 MX4 SIO. So yep, just a memory card. I mean, I got this because I want to have a master memory card, because I don't have that many PS2 memory cards laying around, and I want to use one of them for Fire Pro Wrestling Returns, because why not? And it's real simple, just a PS2 memory card. You got SD card or micro SD card, if I could pull it out. I can't pull it out, but anyway, you get the idea. It has 16 gigs. Yep, that's more than enough, at least for me. I mean, I'm pretty sure it supports 32, 64, 128 gigs, but that's really overkill, isn't it? Especially if you're gonna, you know, use it for something like free McBoot and whatnot and such. But yeah, can't go wrong with a PS2 memory card with micro SD card support. There are other ones like this for the Nintendo GameCube and PS1, I believe. Unfortunately, I don't have them, so yeah. But one day I will, and I'll probably not show it because, I mean, it's basically this, you know, for other consoles and whatnot. But yeah, it's always a good thing to have a master memory card for your PS2 because, of course. Anyway, now that we saved our games, I know I'm not doing good with segues, am I? But who knows? So we're saving our games. Now we need to get to work with soldering and such. And why not show off a rubber silicone mat? Because yes, it's blue, it's a bit rubber, it's silicone-y, and yes. And I've been using it as of late to, well, that just happened out of nowhere. My sincere apologies. Usually when I'm filming, I turn the color lights for my keyboard and mouse off so it doesn't distract, you know, whatever I'm filming. So yeah, again, apologies. Anyway, where was I? Yes, rubber silicone mat. You know, it's rubbery, it's silicone-y. I mean, it's blue. At least it is blue when as I'm looking through the viewfinder, and you can't really tell. I've been using it lately to solder stuff. So yeah, and again, I got this because, well, whenever I'm doing soldering projects, I usually do it on a piece of cardboard in the garage because I have a table, a work desk basically, that is a bit of metal. You know, I mean, it's good, you know, for mechanicking and woodworking and such, but not so much when you're doing with electrical because, well, either, you know, live or not, but still. Anyway, something like this, I mean, can't go wrong. I mean, it's you know, silvery, I mean, heat absorption and stuff like that. I got it in this size. I mean, there's shorter and longer ones of what, depending on your application and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, it's one of the good things to have. So yeah. Anyway, if you ever needed one, I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, sure, there's others out there, but I mean, this will do the job because, of course, and at least I have something that I can do something with. And how about we light up situations, or should we, let there be light, basically, with this little thing, which is a light. I didn't just get one. I got about... I have 20 of them. I mean... what am I going to do with 20 of them? I mean... Well, a lot of USB cables I have laid around. I could, do something with it. So, yeah, I mean, LED lights, in the form of USB. Well, I mean, they're basically USB. So, yeah, let me show you by pulling up my power bank. Here is said power bank. And you just connect it here like so. Do I got it backwards? Yeah, I think I got it backwards. Yay, way to go. Well, you got 1. You got 2. And you got 3. Not as easy looking through the viewfinder, right? So anyway, they are lights, and one would say let there be light, and as I said, let there be light, and oh, come on now, don't do this to me. Well, shit. Right, let's try that again, shall we? There we go. It is bright, so bright. I don't know how the camera's gonna adjust to this. And yay, way to go, autofocus, as you could tell. And it's bright, on its own. I mean, having 3 of them, it's pretty bright. I mean, unplug 1. Decent brightness, I suppose. I mean, if you're ever in the dark and you need to light up something, if you have a power bank nearby, then yeah, I guess that'll do the job. I mean, of course. Yep. So now that I have 20 of them, let's get rid of that. Now that I have 20 of them, I mean, what am I gonna do? I mean, I guess I got a lot of USB cables laying around. I could do something. Oh, better yet, I could do something right here on the spot. This meme that I keep hearing about, from a bygone era. Yo, dog, I heard you like lights, so here's a light, a flashlight rather. So, and here's a light, so you can light up your light with this light. And now you can light up your light with this light. And should you ever light up a light, if you have lights and, light up a light, because of course, light up lights. And I'm really messing this one up, am I? Yeah, I think I am. Anyway, if you want to see this flashlight in entirety, which unfortunately did not make the cut, go to my Extras channel, where I did a stuff review video of stuff that did not make the cut on a video. So, yeah, anyway, self-promotion over, and lights be gone, because we have 2 more things to look at, and we're just almost at the finish line, basically. This thing, a spinning thing, rather. Let's take a look at, well, color plate, as it is indeed a color plate, or is basically a plate, rather, with instructions on the back, both in Chinese and English. Power on, touch any keys. RL, switch to clockwise or counterclockwise. Speed regulation 2, 4, 6 minutes. Angle regulation, blah, 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 blah. And you get the idea. And it's micro USB, if anything. So, if you could just, here's USB-C. Somebody is lying, and it's not us, so, yeah. Anyway, let's take it out of the box. Bye-bye box. And here is said thing. Oh, it even comes with a reflector, because, of course, hello. Hi, nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. So, yeah, put that to one side. And as you can see, it is one of those rotating things with RL, SR, ASA micro USB input 5 volts, and of course, and you could power it on by one or two methods. You could either with 3 AAAs, or if you're very fortunate, one 18650 battery. So the choice is definitely yours. And of course it is, I don't know how well you could see that, it is one of those spinning things. And I've been seeing those trends of the what is it, the microwave trend, where you know, people are just standing on this and they just go with microwaves and whatnot. You could go right or left and whatnot, and you know, speed regulation, you could go either slow, medium, fast, it all depends. And ASA, I don't know what that is. I think that's supposed to be angled or something, but as you could well see, yeah, it's one of those angle things. Well, anyway, it's can I turn it off? No. What am I even doing? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you get the idea. Let's see. And I just turn it off. What could I use to display? Well, oh, I know. Here's a figure that I recently bought of Your Forger from Spy Family, because of course. Anyway, well, let me angle the camera. Yeah, not so good doing it on the fly, so bear with me. Anyway, anyway, this is the best you can do. So anyway, here is yeah, there you go. Now I could display things, you know, spinning wise. And oh, this is a bit shaky here. Let's speed it up. Oh, or go the other way rather. Yeah, let's speed it up. Wow, imagine having this on a loop. Anyway, let's yeah, let's, you know, put away that and reset the camera. So bear with me. Alright, the camera has been reset back to default factory settings, as in the way I film things. Anyway, our final item is this LED mini starlight, because why not? I mean, it's always nice to have something like this, because of course. So yeah, as you can see, LED mini starlight, you got some stars, what looks like a miniature air purifier, but it's not. It just lights up stuff, you know, lights up the whatever it is. Anyway, what's on the side? Application: products can be widely used at home, in the party, karaoke room, family, outdoors, and so on. And here's your typical labels. Sadly, no side onion, unfortunately. And specification: USB DC 5 volt, 3 volts, LED RGB. You get the idea. Or is it a LED mini magic ball? You said starlight, and it's magic ball. Make your mind up. Anyway, let's unpackage it. And oh, yeah, that's all you get. No manual or anything. Oh, you got that. Do not rotate the lampshade manually. Okay, I won't do that. But one thing I will do is toss the box, of course. So yeah, micro USB cable, because of course, and this thing here. So yeah, I mean, no buttons, no switches, no nothing. Just plug in your micro USB cable there, and once you do that, it lights up. And of course, you're very professional looking. Have a Phillips screw here, because why not? So, you're curious to see what it looks like in the dark? don't think I need to say anything, don't I? I mean, that's a good light show and anything for everything, you know, goes good for any environment and such. You know, also serves as a night light, you know, for, well, you know, so yeah. Alright, so that is about it for this look on 7 random items from AliExpress. And as usual, if you like what you see here, then I'll leave links in the video description as always. Right, so that'll do it for me. Take care, enjoy the first of the month, because why not? And yeah, again, take care. Thank you so much for watching, and until then, see ya.